when Braun's in the local building department to reinforce this arena.
Slammed with authority.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, nasty impact.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, with the Wyatts' drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls. They're very strategic about when they bring out a table, because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strap. Big move coming. Wait for what impact.
But is it enough to end it?
Now, Jeff Hardy needs to capitalize on this opportunity. After 18 years, people told AJ Styles he'd never survive in the WWE. After 18 years, people said, you'll never win the WWE Championship. AJ Styles has proven those people wrong.
Oh, my goodness. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Look out. There's your fatal 4-way match winner.
That was a match for the ages. Fatal 4-ways always deliver the goods, but you can only see matches like that once in a decade or so.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
That's a big win, and to be honest,
Tables match action kicking off here, folks. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Bringing it back between the ropes. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Nailed it. This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh. Oof. This superstar is dangerous both inside and outside the ring. Oh, drop kick. Boom. He's going for it all.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal four-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between... He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
You gotta believe this one's over. Harsh impact. Set him up. Ooh, what impact. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
No one ever thought anyone other than The Undertaker would have the power to perform the tombstone. What's frightening is, Kane's version is just as powerful.
Back in from the floor. It'll be interesting to see how he responds here in this four-way environment.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
Oh, nasty impact.
Victory is on the horizon.
For Kane, the power of the tombstone will end a match, but it only begins there. Kane wants to use the tombstone to end a superstar's... Oh, what's this going to be? Uh-oh. Nice slam.
This could be it, guys. Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
Oh, clothesline! Jeff Hardy's going for it. Beautiful technique.
I can't believe it, Michael. And AJ Styles is showing them how they do it back home in Georgia.
Oh, my God.
People have always underestimated AJ Styles his whole life. He's used to not being the biggest or strongest guy, but he never lets it get in his way.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
He's got him set up on the table now.
The die has been cast, guys.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this.
Has been eliminated.
Like Byron mentioned, in comparison to a lot of superstars, size and strength is something AJ always seems to be lacking. This one's for good measure. Boom, what impact!
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Oh, man, AJ Styles is in trouble.
Attack to the midsection.
AJ Styles losing some grip here.
Styles has to get it together.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
It was a magical moment at the 30.
AJ Styles has been
That changes the
eliminated.
This table match and its carnage is over.
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy.
One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against 3 other superstars all at the same time.
And the slam. Ooh, what impact.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact. Ooh, it's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxton.
Are you kidding me?
Styles clash.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Does Jeff Hardy even know where he...
Counter here.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tape. Here it is! Oh, right to the face.
Beautiful technique.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic fatal 4-way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team. It even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a fatal 4-way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. And unexpected, sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
Oh, man, AJ Styles is really feeling the pressure.
Suplex! AJ Styles looking a little out of his element.
You don't see that very often.
When Kane ripped the Hell in a Cell door off its hinges and stood nose to nose with The Undertaker, the WWE Universe looked on in stunned silence. Everyone will remember In Your House back.
Table in play.
AJ Styles has got him.
This may be the beginning of the end. AJ Styles looks like he's a step behind there, guys.
Yeah, he's really hurting.
Unfamiliar showing from AJ.
Led by Paul Bearer, no one can say with any real certainty what type of destruction WWE will now suffer at this demonic entity's hands. Kane's assaulted Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mankind have become aligned with one-time rivals D-Generation X.
Kane has demonstrated that associations with factions, tag team partners, and managers are temporary. The monster who evolved into the Big Red Machine has defined the physicality. Oh my goodness!
As long as he's been healthy, John Cena hasn't missed the showcase of the Immortals, but he was almost a healthy scratch in 2018 when Cena had a very weird road to WrestleMania.
And some trouble here now for Kane.
Ouch. Michael mentioned John Cena and WrestleMania 34. Cena found himself outside of the title picture after losing at the Royal Rumble and in a title match at Fastlane. That's when he pulled a wild card and trash-talked The Undertaker.
He truly earned the ire of the dead man. As WrestleMania started, we still hadn't heard from The Undertaker, but once he showed up, he conquered Cena faster than any of his previous 23 WrestleMania victims.
Going for the big one.
Oh! Now that's how you make a statement.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Back now inside the ring.
One of the most frightening sights in WWE history was when Kane walked through hell and debuted at Bad Blood 1997. Here was someone who was the same size and possessed the same powers as The Undertaker. And Kane committed the heinous act, giving his brother a tombstone in the middle of the ring.
AJ Styles with a burst of energy.
And that was John Cena getting pushed to the limit.
This is absolutely not how he envisioned this four-way match going, guys.
It was chilling just seeing Kane tear the door off to Hell in a Cell. What some people forget is that when this occurred, many people didn't know the identity of this mysterious being who was led to the ring by Paul Bearer and summoned from the fire of hell.
All people knew was that at Bad Blood 97, a monster stood nose to nose with The Undertaker and left him out cold in the middle of the ring following a tombstone piledriver. Bad Blood 97 will go down as one of the most unforgettable nights in WWE history.
AJ Styles continues the head games. You gotta believe this one's over. Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Nailed it.
AJ Styles is going up. Down to the floor. Boom!
Oh, nasty impact.
Setting him up in position here on the second rope.
Dropped from above.
If you want to know why AJ Styles is determined to be the best this industry has to offer, check out the tattoos on his...
Uh-oh.
Oh! Through the table!
Game, set, match. This one is over. Cross body.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's going for it all.
Yeah, those tattoos we discussed, if you can slow down Styles enough to actually read them, you'll see a series of dates that correspond to the births of his children.
AJ Styles already has an exceptional skill set, but those tattoos show that Styles has a never-ending supply of motivation as well.
AJ Styles brings it every night, but the Royal Rumble pay-per-view has been quite significant in the career of the Phenomenal One.
Well, AJ Styles is trying to get in his opponent's head right here. Harsh impact. Here's his moment, Michael. Michael, AJ Styles' Royal Rumble history begins in the Rumble match itself. Styles entered third, scored some eliminations, and lasted nearly a half hour against the procession of WWE's best.
Yeah, and then the next year, AJ Styles had an all-time classic at the Rumble, taking on John Cena at Royal Rumble 2017. Styles, like the Rumble itself, has been simply phenomenal.
There's nothing more intimidating than when the Big Red Machine stalks his opponent. Everyone knows it's just a matter of time before they suffer total annihilation at the hands of Kane.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Kane will methodically stalk his prey. The Big Red Machine looks to destroy his adversaries and beat them into submission before he drags their carcass back to hell.
I don't think anyone, with the except Jeff Hardy, is in position.
Nailed it.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Has Jeff Hardy produced an end result? This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, that hurt to the chest. There may be no escaping this fireman's carry.
I don't know. Never say never, Cole.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent, Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and they've even joined me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You could just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle, and then he becomes the charismatic enigma.
All right, let's be totally honest. Jeff Hardy's a maniac. He loves chasing the thrill of the next adrenaline rush, whether it's in his motocross or in the ring. The higher the perch, the more spectacular the flight.
Jeff Hardy's looking to fit. Impact.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled. We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And again, unbelievable.
You don't see that every day.
Close quarters.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
What's he going to do with it?
Beautiful technique.
Tough spot to be in right now for Jeff Hardy.
If anyone can get back in this, it's Jeff.
At this point, I don't think I like his chances of winning this four-way match.
This is all but over.
Clearly, they're both running on fumes right now, and at this point, it might just be a matter of which superstar's tank reaches empty first.
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
We have seen him here before.
Oh, nasty impact.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled. That might be the end of Kane tonight.
Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
When AJ starts this stuff, I kind of lose interest.
AJ Styles is fired up in this one.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
So agile.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Oh! Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
It gets more and more impressive each time we see it.
Incoming. Jeff Hardy looking to attack from the ropes.
Ushigoroshi.
Wow, Kane is getting absolute harsh impact.
And there it is, boys.
And Jeff Hardy heads up the turnbuckle. Jeff Hardy is in position. He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. One of these superstars is going to walk away with the win here. But at this point, guys, all four look a little worse for wear. Boom! Boom! In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
A bit of a show of strength here.
Yeah, I don't care how strong you are. It's not easy to walk around carrying another superstar. You gotta believe this one's over.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
AJ Styles continues the head games.
Back in from the floor. Once again, AJ Styles showing everyone why he's phenomenal. A phenomenal fatal four-way match so far, guys. You almost don't want it to end.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Bam! What a slam! Ooh, what impact! Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
He wants no part of the outside. You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Look out! Oh, man, backbreaker. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Uh-oh, here comes the phenomenal one.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Ushigoroshi. Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Oh, what's this gonna be? Uh-oh, power bomb!
This one is...
Got him. Big victory in the fatal four-way. Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And it looks like that table shattered into hundreds of little pieces.
In the end, AJ Styles reigned supreme. Phenomenal.
And I assure you that it's not just the loser that will be feeling the effects of this tables match in the morning.
The following contest is an elimination match. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion. He is
What's going on
the
here?
Apex Predator, the Viper.
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
Dumping, backdrop suplex.
Close quarter. What a strike.
Harsh impact.
Ring rattling. On the back of the neck.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Boom!
Man, what a slam.
Effectively using the knee.
Kane in a precarious situation.
This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he...
And there it is. The referee is waving this one off.
Oh, man, before it could even start, too.
You must pay extra close attention. Cena's in trouble now. John Cena being pressed hard.
One of the most decorated champions in WWE history, Randy Orton, looking at his legendary status tonight. Able to stop the count.
Not yet. Down to the floor. Randy Orton climbing up.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Here we go with Shinsuke. John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack, though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal 4-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever, and what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
John Cena is one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history, but he's no slouch on the microphone either. Whether he's rapping insults or dealing out harsh truths, Cena can be an intimidating presence when he speaks to the WWE Universe.
Byron, you spoke before about John Cena's verbal acumen matching his wrestling skills, and we've seen that in practice a lot lately. His in-ring battle with Roman Reigns is accentuated by Cena shooting straight about Reigns' failings.
Gentlemen, I think the biggest feather in Cena's speaking cap is that he got the WWE Universe to boo The Undertaker by repeatedly calling out the dead man ahead of WrestleMania. Now that is microphone mastery.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Inverted power slam.
Wow. The king of strong style with a massive slam.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Here we go. Kinshasa!
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes.
Randy Orton came out of nowhere. This one's over, guys.
Orton better not waste this opportunity. Jumping, leaping attack.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Tag team competition dates back. All the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to Orton. Look at her, something big. Uh-oh. Is he done? Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment. He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Vintage Randy Orton. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And if he hits it,
An RKO! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Even more amazing this time around, Cole.
There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Big backdrop.
now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
I'll tell you right now, any kick from Nakamura,
What Shinsuke Nakamura putting together here. Is he done? This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
A dangerous situation out here. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Anyone who knows anything about Shinsuke, he thinks he has it. All too easy for Shinsuke Nakamura to escape.
Take a whole lot more. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, there's the elimination.
Has been eliminated.
Belly to back suplex.
You've got to believe this one's over. That's how you wear down your opponent. What began as ruthless aggression evolved quickly for John Cena. Whether the Newbury, Massachusetts native was the doctor of thugonomics, leader of the C Nation, or the face of the WWE, it comes down to hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Looking for all the glory here.
John Cena has
There's no retreat and no surrender when it comes to John Cena competing inside that 20 by 20-foot ring. Cena's motto of never give up is a way of life for the WWE icon.
The power, the fire, the drive to be the absolute best in this business encapsulates John Cena. All Cena cares about is taking care of business in that ring. Never telling the odds.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. When Kane ripped the Hell in a Cell door off.
I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Randy Orton getting put to the test.
This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
This is not the time to be a hero. To keep this match from slipping away, he needs to get his good night.
That almost came out of nowhere. Now, that's how you prove your dominance.
Led by Paul Bearer. No one can say with any real certainty what type of destruction shoulders down, this could be it. And an early kick out.
Not yet.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Not so fast. He's looking at it,
But he's got to capitalize now.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment,
he's looking for the win. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
How in the world?
Kane with the excellent move to get out.
Corey, you touched on this before, part of a tag team's ability to be... Not enough to end this one.
Way too early.
What's the next move for Kane? Spear!
I'm not sure how much.
Oh, nasty fall. Can he finish the job?
Running power slam.
Nice. Shut it down.
That might be the end of.
He's going for the pin.
And here comes Orton.
And Kane easily avoids the pinfall.
Gonna take more than that.
The shoulders are down.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become.
Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing.
Yeah, Randy Orton was in position.
Oh, that has got to be it.
The cover. Oh, my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Nice kick out.
Will this be enough? He knows he's in trouble.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's a spinning ball of energy.
Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Kane is looking to end this.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
He's playing with him now.
He's close to being done here.
Russian leg sweep.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
Choke slam straight to hell. A crushing blow by Kane.
His shoulders are down. 2, 3.
Orton has
They
been
did it.
eliminated.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your
And there's the bell. Time to see if Bray Wyatt can still eat worlds or if he's going to be the one who gets devoured.
Here's a cover. And there's the elimination.
Has been
Ooh, what
eliminated.
impact. Clothesline. Nailed it. Oh, nasty impact.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Close quarters. Oh, what a knee. Scoop slam. Good golly, what a knee. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Ooh. And setting him up.
Beautiful technique.
One of the most frightening sights in WWE history was when Kane walked through hell and debuted at Bad Blood 1997. Here was someone who was the same size and possessed the same powers as The Undertaker. And Kane committed the heinous act, giving his brother a tombstone in the middle of the ring.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Some miscues from Kane here. He may want to start reevaluating his game plan.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Side effect.
I'm not sure how much
He's got him covered. There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him. Oh, bulldog!
one-handed.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Look out! Knee drop!
That was nasty. So precise.
The rivalry between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt reached its end in one of the most bizarre matches in WWE history. The final deletion set up the Hardy compound.
Michael, I know you are not a believer in Woken Matt Hardy and have since been called out by his infant son Maxwell and faithful servant Senior Benjamin, but you have to admit that the lake of reincarnation had a positive effect on Bray Wyatt. You better stay right where he is.
And no luck against Kane there. Set him up.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Looking for the finish.
I don't think he should get up.
Side effect.
games.
Matt Hardy into the cover.
Bang's going to feel that in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Twist of fate.
Wow, Kane.
Kane has been eliminated.
They did it. Wow, what a match. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again
Here
and again.
are your winners.
Oh, boy. These guys are scary. They're frightening. And they're dominant. Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
Oh! Scoop slam. Scoop slam.
Nailed it. Oh, nasty impact. Hooked up and...
Scoop slam.
I'm the eater of world. Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail are from a world of darkness, despair, and pain. And today, this man leads his followers in finding a purpose to a higher truth. Bray Wyatt will give someone the choice to follow him or suffer unspeakable human anguish.
I think the only person who knows where Bray Wyatt came from is Bray Wyatt himself.
One of the most frightening things about the dark, dreary swamps that Bray emerged from is no one knows who or what else is lurking in them.
Bray Wyatt is an individual who disappears and reappears when it suits him. Think back to what we saw in 2016 after the Wyatts clashed with the New Day. No one really knows how many Wyatts there truly are.
Kick to the...
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
He has him right where he wants him. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered.
Harper! Big move coming! Harsh impact.
See if he takes the bait.
Scoop slam!
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Nobody controls the pace of a match.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
He goes for the cover. He's not going to like this.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
Side effect!
Got the shoulders are down. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Eludes that one.
Ooh! Takes him down in a major way, too. Don't you dare get up, man.
Uh-oh.
Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Attacking the back.
Watch out, Bulldog! Delivered with force. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's it. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is raised.
Side effect.
You have to like his chances here.
Matt Hardy into the cover.
And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Gonna take more than that.
He's got the shoulders down. He's calling for it.
A twist of fate.
Can he finish the job?
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Not even close.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
This might be it. Oh, my. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Nothing good happens outside the ring, which is why I love it when guys go out there. Things are going to heat up now, fellas.
He's taking on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go either way at this
Counter here. He's lining him up. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Bulldog.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, boy. Here he goes. No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Slam. He's looked for one impact.
I think this is the beginning of it.
An incredible combination.
This one is over.
Going for the cover.
How does he keep doing this?
He's still in this.
When this guy's on, look out.
There it is.
Oh, what a slam. Landed him.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Uh-oh.
Swinging gut buster. Nasty. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
He can't take much more.
Beautiful technique. This could be it. Cover. And there's a kick out at two.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Scoop slam.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Ooh, what impact. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Incoming.
The Wyatt family is a proud and loud bunch, as you can see.
Oh, what's Bray Wyatt getting ready to do here? He's going for it all.
Instinct. That's the only thing keeping these teams standing at this point.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look out! No, an elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Here's a cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I am impressed.
His opponent from the top. They got it.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.